Hey, what's up everybody? Ian Robinson here for Dude That's Awesome. As you know, we've been teaming up with the Cincinnati Comic Expo to bring you the greatest comic book convention in the Midwest, at least in my opinion. And to help really capture the flavor of all the goings on, we've been going out and checking out the comic book stores that are going to be part of the expo itself. Now, I traveled out of my comfort zone of Cincinnati down to Florence, Kentucky, to Comics to Games. That store is amazing. Don't believe me? Check it out. I'm here with Mike and Tess from Comics to Games. First of all, give me a little bit of history of the store and how the store came to be.
Well, we originally had a store in Tennessee, and we ran it for about 5 years, and then we moved up here to be closer to family and thought, well, we'll just do something else. And within 10 months, we found ourselves purchasing and acquiring Comics to Games from the previous owners, and here we are 5 years later.
Now, as far as the store goes, it's not just comics. There's board games, there's video games. How has the expansion happened? Was it organic? Did you do that from the beginning, or how did all that come about?
We wanted to create a place where people felt comfortable, where families felt comfortable. Mm-hmm. So we started initially with expanding the comics, the toys, and then when we grew to the larger size location, we started to add the tables for gaming as well as video games and now pinball machines.
Cool. Now, Tess, as a woman in a largely male-dominated field, what keeps you going?
I've always liked customer service. Mm-hmm. So no matter who comes through that door, it's a matter of just having a community relationship with whoever's coming through. I enjoy seeing what people are passionate about and sharing my passions with them.
What is the weirdest story that's come out of this place in the 5 years you've been here?
Every day seems to be something different, but I would say not so much weird. We've had several proposals actually happen here in the shop where they've gone on and gotten married.
Now, since the arrival of the movie sensations, be it Marvel Universe, DC, have you guys seen an uptick in the purchasing of comics, or just a different clientele?
We've seen more interest, definitely. More people are picking up, starting from issue 1, trying to learn the backstories of these characters and understand what's going on, and finding what they appreciate, whether it's the art, the story, or the writers.
Now, how did you guys get involved with the Cincinnati Comic Expo?
Well, Andrew approached us and asked if we'd be interested in joining up just as vendors, and
year one.
Yeah, it was year 1.
We wanted to support it from the get-go. We saw him starting at the Centaur Center, and he seemed to be such a big fan. Mm-hmm. And that's important to us, because when you're doing it for money, it's one thing, but when you do it because you love it, and when you do it for the community, and you could see every time he wanted to do it, and then the guys now with him, he wanted to make it better, and every time it's gotten better, and we just can't wait for this year.
Comic book conventions in major cities, Los Angeles, New York, San Diego, seem to be, obvious, that's going to happen. A Cincinnati one might seem a little bit more off the beaten path. Why do you think it's been so successful and grown so much over the years?
I think part of the success is that it is something for the entire family. It is something for the entire community, and there's so many different events there. They have all kinds of events and things for kids to do. They have all kinds of artists, all kinds of writers that are there. For instance, last year we had George Perez and Wolfman right next to each other, and I felt that all of our clientele, as well as everybody else, had a chance to meet them and have a conversation. If I went to San Diego, that would never happen. I'd be in a line for 2 days, and I might get to wave at George Perez.
What did I tell you? Comics to Games, the most awesome store ever, maybe? If I lived anywhere near Florence, I would head there almost every single day just to play video games. Thanks so much, Mike and Tess. You guys were awesome. Not only is the Cincinnati Comic Expo going to have all kinds of comic books, it's also going to have all kinds of cool celebrity guests. One of them, Sean Astin, the man from Goonies, the man from Lord of the Rings, the man who was king of the 80s. It's going to be awesome. He's going to be there chilling, signing stuff, talking with the fans, maybe even doing the Goonies pledge. You never know what's going to happen at the Cincinnati Comic Expo. On the flip side, Darwin Cook, one of my absolute favorite artists of all time. JLA New Frontier, the Parker novels, his work with the Spirit, his own stuff. I mean, the guy is just non-stop excellence. Darwin Cook will be in the house. Hopefully he's doing sketches, because I will pay out the face for a Darwin Cook sketch. But at least you know he's going to be signing stuff. So much awesome stuff going on. Cincinnati Comic Expo, September 18th through the 20th. You don't want to miss it. Cincinnati Comic Expo. Dude, that's awesome. We're going to be there. So should you. Thanks for checking us out.